going live, and monetizing your expertise, friends. Let me know if you have questions. We are going to get started in just a second, friends. Appreciate you all being here. Moving stuff over. Thank you so much for joining the live, friends. Appreciate you joining. We're going to talk all things going live and monetizing your expertise. So let me know if you have any questions for me as I set up the screen. Getting the screen set up. Good morning, Michelle. How are you, friend? How's everything going? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining the live. Let's see, I'm trying to get my screen set up. How's everything going? How was your weekend? Hopefully all is well. Okay, there we go. Yes. My timing is awesome. My timing is a little off. I appreciate that though. I am still trying to get things situated here. So yes, we had a eventful weekend with Community Fest, learning all things Community Fest. So that has been kind of the subject on hand. I'm okay, but it's a bit rough for me. Oh, is the storm still up that way? Are you guys getting a heat wave, aren't y'all? I thought the Midwest was really struggling with the way the weather was going. Let me know how's it going for you. Um, so let me know how the actual votes away from rewards. Okay. So I am, let me click. I'm about to go. I'm setting up the screen. Hello, friends. Hello, all who are here. Appreciate you joining live. Make sure you like the live, comment so we know you're in the house. And then also make sure that you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed before, go ahead and subscribe to the live. Appreciate everyone who is here right now. We're going to get started in just a second. And so, yes, um, the weather here is hot. And I'm preparing for travels on Friday. Um, and I hear it's extremely hot there too. So it's hot all over the world. Everybody's getting a heat wave. So it's yeah, that's that time of the year. All right, dear friends, we are almost set up. Let me get things going. We're yes, thank you so much. Definitely hit the like button. Hit the like button and comment hello, how are you? So we know you're in the room. And then don't forget to subscribe. And then my moderator, yes, Michelle Crochet, she is also here. So definitely subscribe to her channel as well so we can all grow and do better in terms of being on YouTube. So Michelle is awesome. She is the person I work with. She is helping me to grow my channel and make sure I understand how to optimize. So you definitely want to connect with her. She's my moderator. Yes, Michelle Crochets. So definitely connect with her. And make sure you subscribe. And if you go to our channels, subscribe over there. We'll go to yours as well. So make sure you leave comments. Um, Also, make sure you like and say hello so we know you're here. And also feel free to send some hearts and let us know that you are actively listening. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. We're going to connect and talk. We're going to talk about all things monetizing, and we will see where this conversation takes us. All right, friends, thank you so much for being here again. Make sure you like the live. And I am going live on TikTok. You guys know I co-stream, so thank you so much for being here. Good morning, friends. Thank you so much for joining the live. This is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. Thank you so much for being here. I am going live both on YouTube and TikTok. So I appreciate you all coming in and joining. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get to chatting and talking and building a great community, friends. Let me know as you are coming in. If this is your first time in my room, say hello, I'm new. And if you've been here before, come on in so we can connect as well. The Truth Tell, thank you so much, friends. Appreciate you coming on in. Empowered, how are you, friend? Come on in. I appreciate you joining the live. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. You have me until the okay, first half an hour. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much. All there in the room, make sure you are saying hello. Come on in, friend. How you doing? Comfort Smith, how are you, friend? Appreciate you joining the live. You're new to TikTok. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you joining the live. You're into digital marketing. UG, how are you, friend? It was good stopping in for a minute on you. I was up kind of late. I was up because we watched the game last night, and then I got a chance to jump on, but not for long. You said, say that again. You said I'm officially an author. What did you do? Good morning, Empowered. How are you, friend? You gotta send me a message on IG so I can get all the details, hear it in your voice. But essentially, I'm assuming you wrote a book. You wrote something. Appreciate you, friend. Come on in. Let us know how things are going. All who are coming in, I am Chelsea. Appreciate you joining the live. So come in. We're going to talk all things TikTok. My memoir, I Am the Rewrite, is now live on. Thank you, friend. Look at you. Congratulations. Title gifter for Community Fest. Oh, okay. Let's look. Thank you so much for coming into the room. Appreciate you being here. All right. TikTok has some new gallery gifts just for Community Fest. Okay, look at there. TikTok is doing the most. Look at you, TikTok. Yuji, thank you so much for being a title gifter for the Community Fest. Portia, how are you? Portia, I'm just joining. Let me know, Portia. You got me straight last time. Am I supposed to be on bonus? I think I am. Bonus time starts now. I was supposed to be on more bonus. How are you, Frank? Good morning. Portia, when I saw you, I was like, wait a minute. She told me about bonus last time. I got you, friend. I am on bonus now. Thank you so much. I got to get used to this community fest ordeal. So we gotta do all the things to unlock the treasure box again. So we're gonna see if we do this, y'all. We're gonna keep this up. Thank you so much. All appreciate you. Thank you for the community fest. Let me get my community fest sticker. I mean my crown. Wear the crown that says bonus, bonus. Happy Monday. Thank you so much, friends. So we're doing community fest. Hey y'all, I'm gonna have to do a little lecture. Oh, somebody wants to co-host with me. I'm gonna say no for now. Should I say no? Should I say no? Let me know. Uh we gotta let me say yes real quick. Hello, friend. How are you? Hello. Hi. Doing great. I wasn't expecting to accept so soon, but I guess I'm gonna accept for now. We'll see how this goes. Are you trying to do a community fest battle? Is that's what happening? Hello. Are you trying to do a community fest battle match? Oh, okay. That's okay. We'll go ahead and leave the room. I don't know how to put you down, friend, because when I click, it's not exiting you. You know how to exit yourself. All right, take care. I don't know how to kick. Well, when I click your name, it doesn't. See if you can kick yourself out. Let's see. When I click it, it just shows your name for me, and it's popping up. Let's see if I can disconnect you. I am famous. I am. I'm a celebrity. I'm always on here. Yes. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye bye. You guys, I don't know what just happened, but appreciate y'all. Good morning. How you doing, Miss Darlene? He said, I said, yes, I am famous. I'm going to own that. He said, are you famous? I said, yes. Why not? Why not? I'm famous. Why not? I'm gonna step into my celebrity, y'all. Wait, claim it exactly. Exactly. I will be giving out autographs later. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. I was like, okay, we gonna go. He's like, I accidentally hit you, but you are famous, aren't you? That's what you do. If somebody asks if you famous, you just say yes, yes, I'm a celebrity. I'm still getting used to this this community fest stuff. So as y'all can tell, this is a venture. This is totally new for me. So we gonna see how this rolls. So when you look at the treasure box, here's what happens now, friends. Apparently, the community fest, you start each day doing doing these battles. So they're there for your viewers. You said you're a celebrity to us, Dr. Lisa. Exactly. It's like I see you all the time. I see you all the time on these TikTok streets. You're famous, aren't you? So yes, I'm famous for sir. Yes, that's who I am. I don't know who I am, but that's it. You said claim your celebrity. Exactly. Okay, guys. So we'll see how this goes. So here's what happened yesterday. Hi, Miss Darlene. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Everyone who was here. So here's what happened to me yesterday. I was in live. So I'm gonna share this story because I went around later in the evening because I wasn't able to come back on because it was super late and we watched the game, the NBA finals and stuff, and so we watched that. And so I was thinking I would come back, but I just didn't get back until like it was like after midnight. So I was like, I'm not gonna go live, but I will tell you guys, it is some characters out here, okay? So when y'all doing this celebrity community fest stuff, be careful because there are a lot of characters, okay? I don't want y'all to end up in a room and all of a sudden you dealing with some nonsense, okay? Me too. I collect. Oh, did you collect over 150 votes? Look at you. You were out late. I wonder if Nika Grace is gonna make it, but she is the Dr. Lisa. Thank you so Thank you so much, Michelle. Michelle's over here teasing me about what just happened. Um, Nika Grace, we're gonna see how many she come back with because she was in the live at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and she had already hit over 100. So she was out here hard. I just tried to figure out the votes. How does that go? Oh, okay, Coach V. I'm gonna recap for everybody. I'm gonna recap. So what happens every day is that you have to engage in the community fest. I know you went over it, but I'm still trying to figure out this community fest. I'm gonna go over again for everybody because technically each day is a restart. That's essentially what's happening. I fell asleep in somebody's room last night. Oh my gosh. Good thing you was not on camera. Or were you? Hopefully you wasn't. So I'll recap. Let me recap. I'll recap Community Fest, but let me say there are some characters. So what happens with community fest? You're right. You can bounce around to people's rooms. I mean, essentially that's what's happening. People will have the treasure box. So we'll talk about that in a second. But is it camera off? That's good. um, the treasure box is there. You're bouncing around to rooms. Well, there are, again, I will just say be careful about what rooms you bounce around in because there are some people who are really you see the other side of TikTok at night, okay? So my husband said the TikTok streets is just like the regular streets. It's some shady folks out there. So just know that there's a lot of shadiness and shenanigans happening. So be careful about who rooms you go into. You said I've seen it. Hey, I'm native speaker. I can talk with you while practice. Oh, I'm not. This is not that type of room, but you're welcome to stay. Thank you so much for being here. And so with that, speaking of welcome to stay, that's a lot of it too, where people who are coming in, and we talked about this in the past, you got to be careful about what people's intentions are. Okay. So there's a lot of people whose intentions are really self serving. So when I talk about when people come into your live, viewership matters. People who are watching, people who are tapping the screen, people who are sharing the live, people who are gifting, all of those people matter to your live stream because again, that's helping to activate your live, even the watchers. And so when it comes down to it, how you doing? Phenomenal. Good morning. Good morning. When it comes down to it, you just want to make sure that if you are in someone's room, that first of all, they have the best intentions. They understand the bigger picture of this app. It's not all about them and getting follows and getting community fest gifts or any kind of gifts that are out there. It's about them being genuinely good people. And there's a lot of people out there that are just not good people. I'm just going to say that now. They're just not good people. They don't have the best intentions. So just be careful as you're engaging in this, because you're now able to bounce around and see all sides of TikTok. And you'll meet some people who are just don't have the best intentions. So I saw that in a couple different ways, and I was like, okay, people, you know what, this is not right. But I'm going to move on and go to the next room. So let me know if you have any questions about that. But I just want you guys to be careful as you engage in this process, because it's going to allow you to see other sides of TikTok. Okay, so you're going to see all types of people in this community fest. Okay. All right, friends. How you doing? Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you all coming in. Make sure you're liking the live, sharing the live. Nika Grace, I was teasing, how many votes did you get? Because I know you were out here, friend. You were out here. I was sharing how I was out late at night too, and I was seeing all sides of TikTok. And you were seeing, there's a lot of, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 654. So, Coach Fee, let me explain the votes. I have 497 engaging best. Oh, okay, that's your number. You need 497. I thought you were talking about votes. Yes, you do, friend. You are close. Oh wow, it was wild. Yes, it's wild. It's bad. There's parts of here. I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm no shade to TikTok, but I'm not surprised to TikTok is cracking down on their community standards. I'm not surprised, because there is some stuff going on that's like, okay, how people are behaving, how people are interacting, it's not right. It's not right. You say you're not built for the late night. I'm not built for the late night. I'm not. I'm not built for the late night side of TikTok at all. Like I said, there's some unsavory folks out here. And really, part of it is not part of what I'm talking about is people's behavior in terms of what they're saying. It's comedy hour. It is, but no, I met some people that weren't nice people. I think that's what I'm saying. I met some people who were not nice, and their intentions are just very self-serving, very about, I'm here because I'm here to get what's mine or what I think is mine, not about supporting people, uplifting people, helping people. And so, because my room, I think of my room as people who are here, you're trying to learn and grow, you're trying to do your own thing, which is fine. Um, but you guys are genuinely nice people. That's what I'm saying. So, to have genuinely nice people interact with generally not nice people, I'm like, oh, that's not nice. I don't like that. So, we grow together. That's it. You said I backed out a lot of places. I know. And you can see people's intentions from the moment they open their mouth and how they interact. It's very blatant and just nasty people. So I just for that reason I was like, "Ooh, this is rough." And the algorithm, because the algorithm shows you the same kind of cluster. Essentially, we're in a TikTok bubble. Think about it as if you're in your TikTok neighborhood, your community. And then what Community Fest does is let you see other communities, other things that you normally don't see. So that's what's happening too. So you get a broader perspective of people. So that's the thing I'm noting. I noted from yesterday. But I say that as a cautionary tale. Like, just be mindful as you're for the next 2 weeks. We're gonna see other people. we're gonna see other people in these TikTok streets. So just be careful about what rooms you go into, because not everybody has the best intention. My algorithm is messing up now. Is it really? Ooh, I need to check mine. You know what? When I came on today, I scroll, and it's funny you say that, because what came up originally, I was like, oh, that's an interesting thing that popped up. But that's interesting. I didn't think about that. You're right. You're right. It will have an impact to your algorithm. I literally turned my sound down. You said I literally turned my sound down and started going for treasure boxes. I couldn't react to with some. Exactly. If you go where the treasure boxes are open, you see clusters of people in boxes at once. Yes, you do. Um, Mine was too. Interesting. Yours was too. I'm looking for some votes. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just be careful. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, Nika. The algorithm, yeah, it is going to impact your algorithm doing this. So just know that. Know that is part of what's going to happen. Because again, you're seeing, you said, I'd rather not, thank you. You're seeing, like I said, you're going all over the place. You are literally, if you click the bubble, so I'm going to walk you through, I'm going to walk you guys through this so you can see it. Yes, the clicking is messing up my algorithm. Yes, it is. Yep. Yep. I'm seeing a lot of lives with multiple people in boxes all talking over each other at the same time. So it's a lot of that. Yep. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of people who are just rude and nasty people too. That's why I said, I was like, ooh, these rooms are rough. And like I said, the beauty of what should be happening is that you are being exposed to different rooms and you're getting a chance to see other people. Um, and I personally think the treasure hunting is actually not a bad thing for your room because you're now getting more exposure where people see it as still kind of this what about me, click the follow me and all this other stuff, and that is fine if people do that. To me, that's a plus, that's a perk, and it's okay if they don't, because if they're in my room and they're hearing my message and they're seeing my community, then that's the beauty of this too, because you're getting that other exposure, that additional exposure. So to me, that's what matters. But you got people who are just still rude and nasty. So, oh yes, some are totally loving people in their room. Yes, some are very loving. Some are very loving. I unfortunately at night, because of the time I went, I didn't see all of that. I'm just gonna say I didn't see all of that. I didn't see that side. I didn't see that to that extent. I saw a lot of, okay, here's what you need to do. And again, I see this as an opportunity for everybody. People who are normally not engaging in that way, people who are normally not in your room in that way. Um, and so for you to get that exposure to me is the most important. So that's the way I look at it. But I don't think that's everybody's mindset. And then, like I said, you get a lot of people who are very much, and I've talked about this before in my live. You got, how you doing, just fabulous. You got a lot of people who are just rude and nasty about, if you're in my room and you're not doing this, following or gifting or doing all the things, then you need to get out my room. That shouldn't be the mindset either. That should not be the mindset. The mindset has to be, every person who comes to your room is an opportunity for somebody to get to know you and your content. And at the end of the day, you should be appreciative of people just stopping by and listening to you for just those moments. And if they choose to come back, then that's another opportunity to get a supporter. So people may stop in for a minute, hear you, get to know what you're talking about, and then they say, okay, well, I'm going to come back, and then they come back. So again, it's just a mindset thing that I just think some people are just really not the right not in the right mindset about what's happening here. They don't see the bigger picture. Are you supposed to gather the votes and save or vote for our favorite creator? So my understanding is you should vote for definitely should vote. Let me say that. You always should vote. You're voting. That's the whole point. You're not gathering votes. You're gathering votes to vote to cast a vote. So yes, so you are ultimately voting. Now, when you vote is the question, and how you vote. So if you're gathering votes to go to a creator's room that you want to cast a vote for, then that's what you're doing. Okay? But you have to be in that person's room to cast the vote. That's my understanding. At least that was my experience. Let me know if I'm wrong on that in that way. But my understanding is that you have to be in that person's room to cast the vote for them. So otherwise you're casting the vote for whoever you collected the votes for from. Hi all, how you doing? How's everybody doing? So let me recap Community Fest for people, because Community Fest is a thing. It resets every day. Yes, I'm cooking. Awesome, friend. It resets every day. So in order to unlock the treasure box, we have to do some friendly battles. So we will decide if we'll do some friendly battles as a group. And so what I was thinking about, and somebody else said this in their room, which I thought was a great suggestion, is that maybe because you just have to check the box essentially. It doesn't have to be a huge battling experience. So maybe there's something like somebody in the room here. They go to their room. We decide to do a friendly battle. Okay, so the only thing I will say is that for you to do it, you would have to make sure you start your live and have your friends, supporters come into there, or maybe some supporters from my room go over to your room. So we'll have to decide on how we do it. So that's one thing I will say. So friendly battles is a requirement. Hold on one second. Um, Give me one. Okay, I have to respond to that after I get off my live. My friend did 3 with me yesterday. Is that okay? That's good. See, and that's what I'm saying. So if you could do it that way, I think that's the way I would recommend, because every day it has to happen for you to unlock that treasure box. And if you're gonna play the game, and just let me know if you're playing the game. Let me know if you are participating in friendly battles. Um, like that too. So I just want to keep that in mind. Hold on one second. Let me catch up on comments. I was getting text messages too. Um, Usually you say your friend did 3 yesterday. I have to collect votes and then cast votes when they are live. Yes, you have to collect votes and then cast the votes for the live host that you want to cast them for. Yep. Right. A lot of people are just sitting in the battles to collect boxes. What does that mean? A lot of people are just sitting in battles to collect boxes. What does that mean? There are point requirements, right? I'm new. How you doing, Morgan? Appreciate you being in the room. The salt deck diamonds requirements. Diamonds requirements for the battles. Let me read up on that. I don't think so. I don't think there is diamonds requirements. I think it's just making sure you do the matches. Is that what you're asking? Phenomenal. TikTok says, I get another treasure when I vote 100 times. Gotta drop those and I see what happens. Interesting. Okay, so you gotta vote. Yes. Yeah, so today the 100 votes start. Yes. So yesterday was 15. Today is 100. Yep. And then the next week, not this week coming up, but the next week is 200. I collected and cast 2 year yesterday. Thank you so much. They're not really battling. They just collecting treasure boxes. Yes. Yep. For battles depending on levels. Yes. Yes. Okay. So let me explain. Good morning. How you doing, everybody? How you doing, Coach Rhonda? Okay. So let me do this. I'm gonna pull up my handy dandy notebook, my screenshot, so y'all can see what happened. So I'm gonna screenshot a few other things today, just so you guys can see the start of it. Okay. Okay, I will see how it happens today. Okay, so here's what happens. Okay, so on, and I'm gonna screenshot what today. So we're in bonus time. So bonus time also is helpful. So let me just screenshot this. So let me show you guys. I'm pulling up my hand. I always tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm pulling up the hand one. Okay, so here is the treasure box. This is what the treasure box looks like for me today. Okay, so the treasure box, to unlock the treasure box, you guys see where it says, as a live host, the for you is your screen where it shares what ranking you're at, if you're in bonus time, all that information. That's what I see as a live host. When I'm a viewer, it's different, but this is the live host. And then when I click for my viewers, which are you all, there's 2 things I need to do to unlock the treasure box. I need to do 4 live matches, and I need to do finish 1 live goal. So those are the 2 things I need to do in order to unlock the treasure box. So each day it changes. I mean it resets. You said I just cast some votes for me. Hope it helps. Okay, let's see. And then Nika, what are you saying? Maxed out votes resets in 4 days. What does that mean? Um, What you mean you can't vote anymore because you maxed out your votes? You did 100 already for today? Let me know if that's what you're saying. So let me do this. Let me set the live goal first. I'm gonna set the live goal because I don't know what's in the live goal. Okay, so it says 10 roses is my live goal. Is that it? Did it show up? Do you guys see it? Oh, it is. Oh, wait a minute. No, no. It says live goal achieved. Let me see something. It says it was achieved. Um, No, it doesn't. Okay, let me go back. It says 10 of 10. Let me go back. Hmm. I don't know. It said I achieved the live goal. Thank you all for the gifts. I appreciate you. Let me just set roses real quick. It says 10, but it doesn't say it got updated. Yes, you got the live goal like 5 minutes ago. Oh, did I? Oh, I totally missed that. And it popped up for you all? Yeah, it says I achieved it. Interesting. But it's not showing. So when I screenshot myself, so we're in bonus time. Yeah, so when I screenshot it, let me show you what I see. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. You're gone. Appreciate it. I saw you come over here. Thank you. So, if you guys have not followed Michelle, she is the my YouTube moderator. So definitely connect with her. She's teaching me everything about YouTube. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. I don't know why it's showing. Doesn't show that it's achieved on my end though, but it does say it's achieved. I'm not sure what's happening. Hopefully, it'll update itself so that the box can get unlocked. Yeah. When I go to it again, I just screenshot it again. You guys can see it still says go, but it says it's a fit, it's achieved. So maybe it'll. Oh, let me see. Why is that showing so small? Whatever. Maybe it'll update itself. Okay, so that's part of it. Check. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna put the other go. So in the meantime, let's do this. If you guys want to unlock the treasure box, we have to do a friendly battle. So if you want to unlock the treasure box, let me know. Anybody who wants to do a friendly battle in the room, and you can do all 4 matches with one person. I suspect you can. I did 2 people yesterday, so I did a match and a rematch with 2 different people. So and that unlocked the treasure. Now I don't like I just said. It seems I don't know what's happening. The live goal. I may even have to restart my live. We'll see because the live goal didn't show up as completed on the treasure box. So we'll see if it does that. But yeah, you might want to wait a bit. Oh, okay. Yes, I did yesterday and unlocked the treasure box. Okay, so you did all 4 with one person. Okay. Let me know if anybody wants to do it that way. Aqua's verified. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. I'm back in with 15 votes. Okay. Interesting. Um, you said yes. Okay, you want to do it, Yuji? Okay. Um, let's do this. If you wanna leave the room and go in your room, maybe I don't know if you wanna some sugar and a couple other people aren't here. You said aren't here. Some sugar. I don't let's do this. Let me send invites to folks. Let me do that. That's funny. You said some sugar was here helping yesterday. She was. Let me send invites to people. Um, so people know we're here. Let me share some more. Let's see, Bloom was here. Let's see. Um, okay, I'm sending it out to some people. Okay, there we go. I sent it out to several people. Share the live. Thank you so much. Um, and honestly, to go co-host and see if I am live. You, yeah, you would have to go to your room. Eugene, you would have to go to your room. You're not showing up on my list. Is that what you were asking? And then what I was saying is that I don't. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be anything special. We're just gonna send a couple gifts. We're gonna run the 5 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna talk. So it doesn't have to be a true battle. That's what I'm thinking. Like we just do it just to check the box. Okay. So what so my people in the room, Coach Fee, I could do it if you want. Yes. So how about I split it between the two of you. So I think UG and you phenomenal. I know somebody. Well, we'll do two and two. So I'll do it that way. And that way you both can get a couple of your battles done. Cuz phenomenal, are you doing the community fest? I don't know if you're doing the community fest. Let me know. And I guess I did not answer the question about community fest. Who in the room is still confused? Are you confused because you're a viewer or are you confused as a live host? Let me know which way I should. You said, yes, ma'am, you're doing it all set. Okay. Okay. So we just want to check the boxes to say we unlock the gift box. Me as both. Okay. So really quickly, community fest. Let me just explain that real quick. And you know what? Maybe we do it during the battle. I can be explaining it so that way the battle time is running. So whoever wants to go to their room, we could do the battle. Me, I'm confused. Okay, so I'll make this part of my battle conversations. I'll be explaining community fest. Viewers not sure how to support. Viewer not sure how to support. I'm doing it. I can battle this afternoon, and I'm doing my mom's garden right now. Okay, awesome. Okay, um, so let's do this. UG, if you want to do two battles, we'll do one, two. We'll do first battle, and then we'll do a rematch, and then phenomenal, we'll do the same. So you can go to your room, and we'll do the same. And UG, if you want to go now, let me know. If you go now, maybe you click to co-host with me. Okay, well, never mind. I think she's there. Let me click her now. I think she's over there. I just looked. So I was like, okay. There we go, friend. How you doing? Do the treasure box. Gotcha, gotcha. So we'll do two. We'll do one and a rematch. You need the treasure box too. Are you still going live? At what time do you go live? In the evening. Okay. Okay, so let me do this. So we'll do all four here. And phenomenal, if you want, I'll do all four for you as well. So that way we can make it so everybody is able to get their boxes open. Okay? So, okay, perfect. I'm going live at noon. You going live at noon too? Everybody trying to get their treasure boxes open. That's fine. That's fine. We could do it. If you guys are open to it. Okay, so this will be it. You're gonna mute. And then I'm gonna talk about Community Fest, so you guys can get that done too. So here's what I'll say. So Community Fest, um, a couple things is happening, and when you are in the fest, as a live host, what you're doing is you want to click your Community Fest and viewers too. Let me say that when you come into someone's room, when you are going live, you are clicking that Community Fest box first. Okay, so that's the first thing. Yes, tap the screen to get 3 free points. That's right. Tap the screen. That's right. Tap. If you're tapping, that helps. Okay. Um, so what you want to do is make sure that you click that box because as a live host, as you can tell, there's things that you need to do for a live host to unlock the treasure box. You're gonna have to do a match. You're gonna have to do your live goal for the day. So those two things are gonna have to happen. Then you're gonna have to make sure that you are the bonus in 30 seconds. I'm trying to keep up with the battle instructions too. Then you got to pay attention to that there is a bonus time that's happening. So right now we are technically in the bonus time. So as we're in the bonus time, we are essentially trying to make sure that as gifts are coming in through the community gifts, they're worth 4 points. Any community gifts are worth 4 points. Any Um, Other gifts that you send are worth 2 points. Okay. So community gifts are 4 points during bonus time. Community gifts are worth 2 points during non-bonus time. Okay. You said you're sending a glove. What happens with the glove? All right, friends. Um, Nikki, you had a glove for the room, huh? From the last from the last times. Oh, that's right. Because you guys get. Oh, I should keep this in mind. You guys get um, bonuses, I guess. Is that gloves and some other things too? Okay, so that's what happens. Um, so during this time, because we're bonus time, there's also the community gifts that are worth more points. So want to pay attention to community gifts. Any other gift that's sent is worth 2 points. So just keep that in mind. 2 points. Non-bonus time is 1 point. During bonus time is 2 points for any gift that you send that is not a community gift. Community gifts are 2 points during non-bonus times and 4 points during bonus time. I'm in bonus time, so that's what's happening. So I'm in bonus time. Okay. Good morning. How you doing, Jim Customs? We are doing a friendly battle just to check the boxes for Community Fest, friends. That's what's happening. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. We're in the last under 2 minutes of the battle. This is round one. We're going to do a total of four with UG, and then we'll do um, friendly battles with Phenomenal, and then I think Miss Charlene said she was going to try to come up. Anybody else? Like I said, we'll try to make this reasonable so that we all can support and get the treasure box unlocked. Treasure box is part of the game also. So let me pause on treasure box for a second. I want to talk about viewers. So as viewers, you are able to. The benefit of the viewers is that you're able to get points for this. Okay, I'm sorry, rewards for this. So you're able to cast votes as you're voting for any live host that you want to vote for. As you're voting for them, you're collecting votes by going around to people's treasure boxes. How does the battle help you with the fest? The battle, remember when I showed the treasure box? The battle is required to unlock the treasure box. So the treasure box is going to sit right in my top corner once we unlock it. And you as viewers can get votes from there. You said, where do you go to vote? You're going to go to, as viewers, right now, you always click the Community Fest. So right now, you can click the Community Fest and you can cast votes. And then there's a couple other tasks that you're supposed to do. So I think you're supposed to put comments in. You're supposed to send some early gifts if you have not done so already. You said, so just keep gifting? Not necessarily, just tap and comment. Tapping and comment matters. No, you don't keep gifting. You don't have to. And if you are going to gift, just send the one cent gifts. You don't have to do a whole lot of gifting. That's what I'm saying. So tapping, comments, all that helps with getting points. Yep. Hello, friends. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you all. Um, Nika, you got the MVP, huh? Um, who got powers up? Let's see. Oh, I missed it. Okay. So that's what's so thank you so much. Oh, so you got a power up. I love that. Awesome, friends. Appreciate you all. Coach Fee, appreciate you. And all that are coming up. Yeah, so tapping the screen gets points, comments get points. How you doing, Mimi? We are here. We are unlocking the treasure box. We're just gonna unlock the treasure box today. So just thank you so much for the popular vote. I appreciate your friend. That's what this is all about. Um, and so what okay, so let's go back. So every time when you come on live, whether you're a viewer, so say this is my live is the first live you've been to. Click the Community Fest box. Okay? So if you are a viewer right now, click the Community Fest box if you've never gone live, if you have not been on live on anyone's live this morning. So that's what you're going to want to click to see what task you have to do. I want to drop gloves at 2 times 3. Okay, you want to drop gloves at 2 times and 3 times or 30 seconds usually. Okay. So let me repeat that because Nika is teaching us the game of battling because you guys know I'm not a battler. I don't do this on a regular basis. But what Nika is sharing is that when you get a glove, you want to make sure that you send the gloves when those three times you'll see it'll pop up on the screen. It'll say bonus two times or three times, or you're in the last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds means that there's essentially those gifts are I guess they're more powerful. They're worth more. Is that what it is? The two times or three times obviously are worth more, but the last 30 seconds they're worth more as well. I think that's what happens. So that's when you want to send gifts. I'm not a battle strategist, so I don't know all the strategies surrounding battling, but I do know there's some strategy behind this. So the gloves magnifies. You have a chance of getting five times, no guarantee. Gotcha. Okay, is that only in the last 30 seconds? Is that why you're saying that, Nika? Let me know if that's what that means in the last 30 seconds. That's why you're saying that. So I'm getting text messages. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna have to review all that. All right, let's see. So, how you doing, Kim? Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. We're doing friendly battles to unlock the treasure box. So we'll see how it's progressing too. I probably need to take a look at it. Let me see if it says. Okay, you want to drop at least two times point or three times point, which is called speed because magnifies more. Okay, you said, hey, thank you so much. Title gifted for donuts. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, friends. Um, let's see, let's see. You want to drop it at two times points or three times, which is called speed because it magnifies more. Did I miss the two times points, three times points? It's easy. Sounds complicated, but it's easy. Yes, the battling. Um, I might have been looking away. Did I miss where we're in the last minute? I think I might have missed. You did miss it. He was like, you did. You did. Nikki, you missed when we had the guy come on my live, like in the first 2 minutes of my live. I missed it. It's okay. You are winning. He said I'm winning. What are we doing? We're doing a friendly battle, D. We just tap the screen comment. That's probably the main thing at this point. We're doing a friendly battle so that we can unlock the treasure box. So keep that in mind, and this might be something you want to do with your rooms if you're going live, especially if you're going live earlier or some other time throughout the day. Just know that this is part of the gameplay because you got to unlock. You said I love this because you got to unlock the treasure box. So that's part of it. So we're gonna unlock the treasure box. Um, the treasure box, really quickly. So I was telling my people, so viewers, victory lap. Okay, we're gonna do again. You're gonna restart it. Yuji's gonna do this, and then just know you guys are getting power ups because of this too. So just know you're getting power ups when you do this. I think Kim, you end up getting a power up this last time. Okay, and times two. You said times two. Hi, Joy. How are you, friend? Kim got power ups. Yep, you got power ups. Okay. So, why does it say glove in 30 seconds in this countdown? First gift times three gifting points in 10 seconds. Okay. Touch the glove before gifting. I gotta touch it. Okay. I'm trying to learn what to do. What does that mean? Power ups, upside. I think that's something you can send at some point. Yeah, that's something you can send. Let's see. Did you do something? Kim, I'm trying to think. How you doing, Happy? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room, friend. How do we get the glove? You gotta be in first place, I believe, of the first place seat in my room. I think that's how you get it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You have to touch the glove before gifting when it goes to give. I have to do. Who are you saying? Me? Me as in me? What are power ups? Joy's asking, what are power ups? That's when um, first, second, and third place. Um, I'm not sure what power ups are. Nika would have to tell us. Power ups is part of um, the gloves. I think is that fair to say? Is the gloves, or is that any type of item that's being given? Thank you so much for liking a live, sharing a live. I see you all. I appreciate you all being here. Let me let me say I'm not sure what the power ups represent though. You said no. You said Nika said no, Dr. Lisa. You don't know what you talking about. There are four power ups. What are power ups? Hi, I love how you doing, Happy. Appreciate your friend. Um, yes, thank you so much. I don't know what power ups are. What do they represent? Let's see. Okay, you can get power ups in first, second, or third bubble if we win. Okay, power ups are gifts that the viewers, the gifters, the people in the bubbles on the screen get. Okay, I'm just here. I hope I'm doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. You are seat number 3 right now. So you are totally fine. Um, so that's all I gotta say about that. So you are totally fine. All right, friends. So we're in our last minute, so we're gonna do one more battle here. We should unlock the treasure box, so we'll have that, and I'll open it. So you said so. Right now the game is closed. Probably would drop a glove at third. Oh, it's close. Okay, gotcha. And so you probably drop a glove at 30 seconds to ensure a win. Okay, that's how it goes. But the person you said who who has well, if you were to drop a glove, who would have it? It would have to be somebody in the room, wouldn't it? And I'm looking at people in the room. I don't see where a glove is showing. But would they see, or maybe I don't see it? Is that something I don't see? Because I just clicked your bubble so I can see the list of people in the room. So by clicking the list, I guess I can see what people have, but it doesn't look like anybody has anything. All right, friends, we are gonna do one more. With usually you can't see our backpacks. Oh, you can see it. I can. I can't. Well, when I click who wins, I see something. Yeah, so I see it now. So I see where Mimi got a glove. Hold on one second. It's the last one that goes away. There was some gloves that got Nika. You got something. We all got power ups. Okay, power ups are just the overall name for it. Cannot type in too fast. Sorry. Okay. So I saw it at the end where you guys got your awards. I guess I see the ending option for you all. Maybe I don't see it on the front end, but I see it on the back end in terms of what you just got. Because right now, when I click you all, I can't see anything. You're right. I don't see anything right now. Um, I had to go recharge my coins. Let's see. So, thank you so much. So, when it comes to the gloves and the battles and stuff, you kind of tap the screen to get 3 free points. Okay. So that's everybody. Everybody can tap the screen. Um, let's see. Um, anybody, so everybody should have looked at their Community Fest box so you know if there's any tasks for you to do. So comments are usually a task. I can't remember. I think gifting was a task. I think it was like 4 things you had to do. So those are tasks for viewers. Then when it comes to voting, you can click the votes option so you can vote. All right. Okay. How you doing, TikTok? Taryn, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the community fest. Appreciate your friends. So once you click your box, thank you so much, friends. Once you click your viewer for the community fest, then you'll see again all the different things that are there for you to unlock. Um, and you want to do that. Then when it comes to voting, you want to make sure you're voting for any creator. But I think the requirement, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, you have to be in that person's room to cast a vote for them. So you just can't cast a vote. Um, you do or don't? You do. Okay. That's because I was like when I was clicking people when I was doing the treasure hunting yesterday, I was voting for people, but I didn't see where I could vote for anybody else. I had to be in that person's room and I could send them some votes. And so that's how I did it. Um, but I didn't see anybody else. So you definitely got to be in a person's room. So you could save your votes for somebody who might go live later and vote for them later. But you got to be in their room to vote. Okay. All right, friends. Let's see. You said power ups, power ups. Thank you so much. All right, friends, we are in the last minute or so for this one, and thank you so much. Appreciate your friends. Um, so with Community Fest, so that you know, this becomes a thing. I don't know if we're gonna do this for the next 2 weeks, friends. I'm just gonna say that out loud. Community Fest every day. You are battling unlocking these treasure boxes. So that is part of the process. Light and boat times two um, for the person in the bubble and on the number one on the lightning boat. Say that again. Lightning bolt times 2 points for the person in the bubble of the number on the lightning bolt. I might have missed something. How you doing, Luna? Thank you so much. Miss makes it where the opportunity see can't see the score. Hello, friend. How are you? And then you said, stun hammer hits them in the head is silly. It doesn't like sting them. Thank you so much, Tattoo Gifter. Um, all right, friend. We've done our four. Okay. 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 Sounds good, friend. Okay. I think she's coming over. Okay. I figured out how to take somebody out the room. You click the co-host button, and it takes them out at the top. Um, So Miss Kim getting all the power ups. You got the power ups, Kim. Oh Lord, you got all the power ups. That's awesome. That is awesome. So what is happening? So here so we're gonna click it real quick. We're gonna see what happened. Cause I think that live goal never updated. So yeah, it shows me that I checked off the battles. It says that I achieved the goal for the check treasure box mission. Hold on one second. It says that I achieved the goal for, says that I achieved the goal for it. Let me, phenomenals, I'm gonna click it, I'm gonna accept. Hey friend, how you doing? How you doing? Good, good. I was trying to see the live goal still says I need to do it. The treasure box did open, but it doesn't say that I have the live goal yet. Um, I'm probably at some point, we'll do the battle here. We'll do these three, I mean, four, but I probably need to exit out of my live and maybe restart it. I think maybe that'll make it show as completed because it's not showing that I've completed the live goal. Where's your community fest crown? Oh, my crown. Let me put my crown on, huh? Wear your crown, girl. Thank you so much for that. Okay, there we go. Got the crown on. We are in community. Yep, I'm ready. I'm putting on my crown. I got it on now. So, all right, you ready? All right, cool. And we are here. So many. So wait a minute. Was that a rule? Let's see. Now I might give it up to you. Oh, you got it. Okay, I got you. What do I do? Okay, let's see. Did it give it to me? Hmm. Yeah, I'm still looking. It still says 10 of 10, so it says that I completed it. No, thank you all. I appreciate all the gifts. Thank you so much for doing the goal. Let's see. So, when it comes to, okay. You know what? Unlike we will get speed if we only has a couple people. Unlikely we will get speed if she only has a couple people. What does that mean? What does that mean? Now I should, let's see. Now it should register as you have on the crown. You think so? I had on the crown in the beginning. I just only didn't have the crown on for that battle because I had checked and I had to take the crown off because I had to show I did the screenshot. But I'll see because, like I said, it didn't unlock that I had done the speed. I'm sorry, the live goal. You said speed is where it gives you a gift goal in countdown. When you hit speed, it magnifies points. It's about to give speed. Okay, gotcha. Okay, is that what you mean by two times giving points coming soon? Okay, today all battles in here. Is today all battles in here? We were doing the battles to unlock the treasure boxes. So, UG and Phenomenal, they are doing the battles to unlock theirs. So that's what we're trying to do. Just trying to make sure everybody gets their battles unlocked. Um, Leadership, like I said, I because Community Fest is every day. You got to do this. I don't know if we're gonna be doing this every day, but you guys let me know. It's up to you all. I'm open to it, but I recognize that it is a thing. It is a thing. Thank you, Miss Darlene. See you, join. Appreciate you. Now we hit speed and we'll get 2 times. I guess we're learning also about battling because I'm clueless when it comes to battles too. 2 times gifting points. Is that what you mean by that when you say hitting speed? How you doing, Roots? How are you, friend? And so we're doing this to unlock the treasure box for Community Fest. Um, I guess TikTok is getting a lot of people who normally don't battle to battle with this particular initiative. We met the goal and it opened 2 times. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, friends. We are down to the last 30 seconds. So, Nika, in a normal battle, with these last 30 seconds, that's when people will typically snipe. Is that kind of the sniping concept? So, the last 30 seconds, um, people are typically sending gifts because the other room may snipe, meaning that they may have some big gifts that are sent out, and that means that they can get ahead. Yes, yes. Okay. This is the sniping part. And sniping ends up being, is that what we said, 5 times? Is that what it means? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate you all. Appreciate that. So then it shows, okay, so Luna got a lightning and a glove. What does that mean? A lightning and a glove. You laughing? You're like, I got what now? I guess you're supposed to use those. So I don't know when you're supposed to use them. I think the glove. I'm trying to remember what Nika put in the chat before. The glove you use if we get speed 2 times, 2 and 3 times. She can then. You said, what is that? See, Luna, see, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. Thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Does anyone know where the power ups are? Does everyone know where the power ups are? I think the answer to that is no. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate your friend. Um, I don't know where the power ups are. Thank you so much, Kim. So power ups are where? So is that in the? They are in your gifts and exclusive in your backpack. So she probably doesn't know that. So Luna, power ups. You got to go to your gifts. Click the exclusive word. Go to exclusive, and then there is at the top. I think the top line is where your backpack is. The power ups are in the gifts. Bottom was the bottom suitcase looking thing. That's what it is. The bottom, not the top. The bottom. Now, I think I had power ups one time when I was in somebody else's battle, and I did not use it correctly. I'm gonna tell you that right now because I just went ahead and used it as soon as I saw it. I clicked it and I ended up using it like in the first 10 minutes, 10 seconds of the battle. So I know I didn't use it correctly. When she gets off, if you want to explain the battles, I can talk in the box. Okay, awesome, awesome. Because I don't know what's happening. But Luna mission. Okay, bonus mission 40 seconds. What is that? What is that? Unlock 2 gift or reaching gifted target. hey, when I click this, there's actually some FAQs. I did not realize that, you all. So I should screenshot this stuff. Um, oh, there's a whole little FAQ on these bonus matches. Look at this. It explains the stun gun, the timer, the mister. Okay. Well, how do you see this any other time? How do I see this any other time if I want to see it? Oh, and I just exit out of it. I'm going to drop a lightning. It's going to light up your number 2 bubble, and it will be 2 times. So that's Luna. So Luna got to do something. What does she do? Number 2 bubble is 2 times right now. So so what happens? Luna don't know what she's doing. What is she supposed to be doing if she can't screenshot? I screenshot one, but I went out of the FYQs, FAQs, and it didn't allow me to go back to it. It was a whole FAQ. Say your power ups for the next battle. So what happens? Okay. And so what happens? And then this is all right, friends. Who me save power ups? I guess. I guess. Let's see. Did I light up my screen? Let's see. Thank you so much, friends. All right. Yay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do rematch for the. Is this number? Let's see. And we are Some Sugar. How you doing, friend? Hello. We're doing friendly battles. How you doing, friend? We're doing friendly battles so we could open up the treasure box. That's what's happening. We're opening up the treasure box. You really just need to go watch some battles. It will give you clarity. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find that FAQ again. And what the word popped up when whatever happened, it popped up that time. It was like a whole screen that said live battles or live matches, and it explained it. I only screenshot like 2 parts of it. Every person tap, 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 3 points. Okay, so in the beginning, you get 3 points for tapping early on. Let's see. Thank you so much, friends. Hey, Doris, thank you for coming in the room. Good morning. Good morning. Doesn't matter when they tap. They get 3 points. Okay, gotcha. So it's not a beginning thing. Um, gifted target 2 points. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I never went back. I don't see. Everyone who's going to throw down, do it in 2 times 2. Catch up. Gloves will double point which she need. Okay. Say that again. Gloves with double points. So what am I missing? Um, because we didn't win the match last time, did we not get a glove? Is that what happened? Can you reach level 23? Congratulations. Is that what just happened? Anyone have missed? So missed in so somebody would you would need to look in your backpack and see. I only have a stun hammer. Um, victors should have gotten power ups. Um, did you have any powers up? Check your backpack. Tell us what you have. Yeah. So Kim, you would have to check to see what you have. You said I'm back. Who else won? Mimi. I think Mimi's gone. I don't know if she's still in the room. I think she had one time because those gifts, if I understand correctly, they only can be used for my live. Is that the case? Um, or how does that work? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, for your live in the next 5 days. That's right. We did say that. I think I did hear that before. Next 5 days. So who else? Balloon. Sun Sugar. Do you have any gifts? Any power ups from the live yesterday? Those matches yesterday. Let me know if you have anything. Okay, that's the glove. Oh, you sent it in the last. Kim, you sure don't know what to do, huh? Kim, Kim, I don't think you were supposed to do that. Kim, no, I think you was too late, sweetie. You sent it too late, friend. I'm laughing because I would have done the same thing. That would have been me. I would have done the exact same. I'm just using the gifts. I know, friend. I'm the same way. I would have done the same thing. Nika said, I can't with these amateurs. These amateurs. She's like, what? Now, if this was a real battle, people would be like, what the hell? Hello, friends. Uh, that would have been me. I would have sure done the same thing. I'm like, you told me to use them. But yeah, so what should we have done? What should have happened? Nika, what should have happened? I think this is the last one. Was this 3 or 4? I can't remember. Which one how many have we done? I think this was either 3 or 4. But we're trying to unlock the treasure box. We're trying to unlock the treasure box for our friend. So wait a minute, there's mist up there. I can't see her points. Oh, that's what that means. Oh. Did they throw that at me? I think they did. Okay. I think that's what just happened. You said set up a train. This is a training class because they missed it us. Okay. This is exactly what this is because we have no clue what's happening. At least I don't. I'm learning though. I will say I'm getting it better now. I'm getting better now. So I think I understand what just happened. So they missed it us. Now Kim, when she threw out that hammer, obviously it was later, too late. But what should have happened? Which were we? It was just silly, or was she somehow impacting the game? Okay, I can see the screen again. Okay, a lot of matches, a lot of, oh, there's a lot of information here. I wish I could screen record. I can't do it right now. So I'll just do a video. I'm trying to screenshot the. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate the gifts. Let's see. I'm literally screenshotting some of the instructions for the match information. Oh, it's a lot of information here. Okay. He said I hate losing. We're what do we do? What do we do? I think we're in the last 30 seconds. We're sending um, any big what is it? Nika says use the glove. Who has the glove? Use the glove. Hit the glove and then tap the gift. No roses on the gloves. No roses on the gloves. I think it's too late, y'all. It's too late. Y'all so funny. Y'all so funny. Y'all. It's like no, too late on the glove. Nika, we amateurs. We amateurs. We don't know. What number was that, friend? I think so. Was that it? Okay, you got it. All right, awesome. I sent it. There you go. There you go. Get your votes. All right, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Go ahead. Go. Yes, yes. You know what? I still got to figure out the whole live go. It's not. It didn't open for me. I did, and it's still not saying. It shows I achieved it, but on the screen for Community Fest, it's not showing complete. I've refreshed that screen too. Okay. Let me know how that works. Okay. All right, friends. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna. Thank you. You're welcome. Appreciate you, friend. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. Thank you so much, friends. I am going to. I wish I had more. Oh, you're so fine, Nika. I appreciate you helping us with walking through that. We should recap it though. Let's see. Let's recap real quick. Um, I'm still trying to figure out why because right now I'm getting the goal has been achieved. Hmm. It shows. I'm gonna show you guys what I see. I see 4 matches complete. Okay, we're going. Oh, You requested a chat. Okay, Nika. Jamie Lee. Give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna show you guys what I see because I think I might have to come in and out of my live to see if that unlocks the treasure box. But I'm gonna show you guys what I see. Everything's glitching. So here's what I see here. This is the flash goal. It says flash goal complete. It was roses. It says achieved. But when I go to the treasure box, it shows that it's still, I need to go to it. It's not showing checked off. Where the live matches is showing checked off, the flash goal is not. That finished one live goal is not showing complete. So I'm not sure why. And I've been refreshing. You see that little circle next to go? That's a refresh button. I keep refreshing it. It's not doing anything. It's not taking it off. So I wonder. The only thing I can think of is that maybe I need to come out of the live and start let it refresh in the system. Start a new live. I put the crown back up. Still not doing anything. So Jamie Lee, I'm gonna let you come up, friends, so we can. I think you wanted to battle debrief, debrief the battle. Hello, friend.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you side by side to me. Hold on 1 second so I can see you. Okay, there we go. I'll do that. Great. How you doing? Awesome.
Good. Sorry, I'm in the garden, so um, yeah. So that I've been doing a little bit of battling lately.
Okay.
I got a phoenix, which is yes, I was so excited.
What's a phoenix? Sounds spectacular, but what is it?
Oh my god, it's like $260, I think, to
Oh,
get
it's a
one.
gift. It's a gift.
Yes,
Oh.
it's a gift. So, so I've been battling a little bit, and so the biggest things to remember, like I'll just give you the really short circuit. So hammers really do nothing except for they hit the other person in the head, which are kind of funny.
Okay.
Um, you, when it's double points, that's when you want to use like the gloves, either that or at the very like last 30 seconds if you're behind and it's a close match. You'll do the gloves and then everybody drops. Usually over a donut is better, um, because you want over 30, over 30 points. I mean, it could be anything more than a rose though, really.
Okay.
But it's yeah, and it's always good to do like a donut or anything higher than that. Um, and then lightning bolts, gosh, that lights up like the second person. So then I think they throw down. I think those are the biggest things. And then the mist. If you guys are close at the end and you have somebody who's a heavy hitter, use the mist like the last 30 seconds, and they won't be able to see your score.
Okay.
So they'll be in the dark.
So even on that side, they threw the mist, but they threw it early in the game, so they were still
Yeah,
trying to figure it out too. Okay, gotcha.
I wouldn't use mist early in the game. I would use it at the very like towards the very end because
Okay.
that's when if you're gonna have somebody who's either gonna throw down or as a heavy hitter, that's when you want to use it.
Okay, gotcha.
And only if it's a close call. Like if you unless they come up and snipe you. That's how I got my phoenix. Is somebody sniped the other person and I broke his winning streak.
Ooh.
Yeah. Bill, he always comes in my room for an easy win, and one of my people were so upset about it. They decided to throw Phoenix at the very last second, and we beat his streak. He had like 150 wins, and then he had like, I don't know, 15.
Oh wow.
And I'm not a big
Yikes.
battler, but these people just come in my room to win usually, so.
So Susan was asking questions. So her
Oh,
question
yeah.
was, I think the answer is that the gifters are throwing the mist. Person who has the mist
Yes.
in their backpack.
Yes. So if you open the gift gallery at the bottom in the box, on the left-hand side at the very bottom, there's gonna be like exclusives and things. It's at the very bottom to the left, and there's a little suitcase. And when you open that, it'll show you what you have, and they're good for 5 days in the room that you got them. And so they're really good if you have like a big battle coming. A lot of people save that stuff. There's like strategies behind this, and believe me, I don't have it because I'm not a big battler. but I do battle like once a week.
Oh, okay, okay. You're
It
battling.
keeps it keeps TikTok happy. I found. So
That it's funny you say that. That is true. The battling and the gift galleries that keeps TikTok happy. Yes.
yeah, they really, really, really like that. So like every weekend there's the weekend battles or the week I don't know what they're called, the weekend something or other. I do like a TikTok battle on Friday nights usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good to just do it. Even if usually you're matched with somebody, although the last one I got matched with a woman who had like 30,000 followers and she opened a can of whoop ass on me one time. She was ready for the battle. So,
Well, you got Phoenix being dropped. You got a reputation out there, ma'am. So people are like, look here. When you go to her room, you never know what's gonna happen.
well, yeah, but that you have the story behind that was funny. I mean, Miami Bill literally would come in my room just to get wins, and so I think one of my regular members got so upset when he came and he just yeah, it was funny. It
Wow.
doesn't happen very, but yeah, I put a video up on my timeline if you want to watch it. The Phoenix is amazing.
Is
It's like
it?
flies across. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So Susan's other question is, what are you talking about during the battles? Is it just whatever? I'm so lost. You know what? So honestly, it is just whatever. I mean, obviously, as a live host, you're supposed to be helping rally your team because this is your team and helping them understand how to gift and what to throw out, what the different phases are. So you really should be coaching. I was not, but that's what I've seen. I've seen people say, "Okay, now who has whatever it is, a lion, a phoenix, or whatever the case may be. They're gonna be sniping." So you're just kind of rallying the troops. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah, like no, when you have like a Phoenix or something and it depends on how much you're gifting. Like not everybody has the option to send stuff like
That's
that.
true.
Um, but yeah, and trust me when I say not everybody does send those things, but sometimes like I get the jets a lot, which is kind of fun because I love planes. Um, and those are kind
Mm.
of cool because those are like $50. So, but you just practice a little bit. I do Friday. People help you too, and there's people in the room that usually know how to battle. So, that's just kind of what I do, anyways. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. And then Just Fabulous says you get to level up in a battle and TikTok gets paid. That's true. So that's what the whole comment about it keeps TikTok happy because
Oh,
TikTok
yeah.
is getting
Remember,
70%.
yeah, they're making like 60%,
I thought
right?
it was
Off of
70.
you.
70 for battles.
Okay, so 70. So, if somebody throws you a Phoenix, and it's $260, they're making a lot of money. They
Yeah.
love that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So battling is part of it, and then what Jess is also talking about is your league. If you look at your league, if you got
Yes.
enough diamonds throughout your live, you can essentially
Yeah.
get to the next level. So go to,
Correct.
for me, I'm C1, I could get to B5. I didn't get enough diamonds to get to B5. And typically it's like throughout your day. So you see a lot of people battling at night because they're
Yeah.
trying to level up to the next league.
Right. And
Yeah.
I just learned about leagues because I dropped a lot because I don't usually go on Sundays.
Hmm.
And you miss a day and you usually drop down, or
Yes.
I do, anyways. You don't usually miss, so probably don't have that
No,
problem.
I don't drop, but you know what? You get streaks, those I'm sorry, the shields. So if you don't
Yes.
battling allows you to get the shields and leveling up, I'm sorry, leveling up allows you to get the shields. So you lose those shields over time if you don't continue to grow in your league and continue to,
Right.
to grow in your diamonds. So that's
I'm
something I
still
have to be
learning
concerned
that.
with.
Yeah. That's really hard.
Yeah. Um, you should guide them. So Nika said I should be guiding. I wasn't guiding, but I should be guiding. I was reading your comments. That's what I was doing. It says, okay, so you really need to lead to have some battling education a little bit. Don't overthink it. I would just say, for me, obviously there's people in the room, and there's people like Jamie Lee, Nika, Jess, Fabulous that were commenting and telling us what to do, and I was reading that. When I was doing those other battles, I was told to kind of talk it through and talk to people about what they should be doing, especially when it's three times or two times the points, letting people notice in roses and tap the screen and do all that stuff in the early part. So just really it's helping people understand what the flow is. And so the
Right.
screen actually tells you a lot of the things that's happening. So if you're reading what's on the screen, you can just say, "Hey guys, this two-time bonus is coming in 10 seconds." You know, so you're reading what's on the screen. Yeah.
Right.
So.
If you guys want to learn about battles, there's two guys from Pakistan that literally battle every day for like 12 to 15 hours.
Oh wow.
And one guy's named Cute Guy. And if you go in the room, he will teach you about battling. Because he talks everybody through it. He'll tell you when to tap, tap, tap. And if it's two times, he'll tell you, you know, what to throw. And he's pretty good about it.
Yes.
If you want to just fun.
Yeah. Yes. Nika, you said it's bonus time for Community Fest. It is. I'm still in the bonus time. So let me look. I think I only have maybe 30 minutes left of bonus. Um, yes, I'm exactly 30 minutes left in bonus. So it's bonus time right now. Bonus time means that any Community Fest gifts that are sent are worth 4 points or four times whatever the coin is. And then everything else is two times whatever coin you're sending. You asked a question. Kim, you said, is a battle when someone asks you to co host? 9 times out of 10, yes. Probably 10 times out of 10, yes, to be honest with you. But in most cases, that's what's happening. When they're clicking your screen and trying to invite you for a co host, they're trying to, because if you click the whole co host button, it asks, like, it lists the people who are your friends that are live at that time, and then it lists people who are suggested creators. And so you can also see how many people are in their room. So if you have a room of 50 plus people, I think the suggested creators also would have a similar number. Don't quote me on that, but you'll see the numbers that are there. And they're usually, from what I've noticed, they seem to be people who with similar numbers to you.
And if you're starting to battle, like just doing friendly battles with your friends, sometimes just talking while you're battling is just kind of fun too.
Yes,
I
yes,
do that a lot.
yeah. Just having,
That helps with like the power ups when you have a big battle.
okay. Yes. Okay. So thank you,
Um,
Jamie. Let me do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna restart my live. So I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna restart. Hopefully that doesn't mess me up. I'm in bonus now, so it's probably gonna mess up my bonus, but that's okay. Um, what I'm gonna do is just restart and see if that resets the ability for me to have the treasure box. Because I don't understand why it doesn't show that I've done the live go, and it still shows that it's 10 of 10 that has been achieved. So I'm not sure what's happening there. So I'm gonna restart and see if it resets itself.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. See you
All
later.
right. I'll be back. All right. Be back in 30 seconds. All right.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye.
And it. I'm gonna end it. I think there was one question. Ooh, so that's why random people pop in the room when I'm live asking a co-host. Yes, that's it. They actually sound fun battling with a friend. It is. It is. What we did this time, because people were looking to unlock their treasure boxes. You said put on my crown again. I'm gonna put my crown on. So I'm gonna restart. So just come back. I'm gonna restart real quick. I'm gonna turn off and just turn it right back on and see what happens. And I'll put my crown on. All right. Thanks a lot, friends. I'll be right back. Oh, claim your points. Claim your points just in case. Anybody who's still in the room, claim your points just in case. All right, I'm gonna restart. Okay, so let me put my crown on. Okay, and Hello, friends. How are you? I don't know what's going on. How you doing, Eugene? We um we were just here. Yeah, it didn't reset, and my bonus time is still happening. It didn't do anything. It did not change. It's still saying I did not do that goal. Um, I don't even know what that goal is. Hey, Doc. How are you, friend? I'm sitting up here trying to figure out. I was doing the community fest, and it shared that we did battles. It's showing that I did the flash goal. It's showing that I did it, but it's not showing my goal. It's showing that goal, but that's not the goal. The goal was supposed to be roses. I'm not sure why that's the goal that's showing up. Nika, it's still not showing. It's showing this other goal, but that's not the live goal. When I click goal, it shows the rose. The flash goal is this. It's the roses. It says it's been achieved, and then it defaults to this new goal, but that's not the goal that we had. As a matter of fact, I don't want to put that up there. Let me. Um, I'm going to decline co-hosting. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on. It's not letting me do the gift. It's not letting me do it. It keeps showing the other goal needs to be done. Thank you, some sugar. I appreciate you. Let me show you guys. Let's see effects. Yeah, it still has this one here. And the treasure box is saying that I still need to do that last one. I'm not sure what it is. The flash goal says complete. You guys, it did it. Huh. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Um, I tried it. Ooh, let me go to the other one. Sorry, the holder I had in was wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that to me today. I was trying to make sure I did the treasure box though. So I wonder, will it reset later? It says zero live goal, 0 of 1. Um, and I've done it. Hmm. I don't think the live goal is that little trinket thing. I don't think so. How you doing now? I don't think it is. I mean, it's there now. Good morning. I don't think that's the live goal. It's defaulting to that as my goal. Maybe it is, y'all. Maybe it is. Maybe that is the live goal, but I don't think so. Because when I click it, it shows the roses and it says the roses were complete. So, but it keeps defaulting to the little whatever that is, the toy soldier type drum boy. So it keeps defaulting to that. So I don't think that's the goal though, because when I click it, it shows roses. Um, so I'm trying to figure out why my treasure box wasn't coming up. How you doing, Am? Yeah, we're trying to troubleshoot because I just ended the live thinking that maybe I needed to reset so that I can get my treasure box to open up. We did some battles, but it is not opening, and it keeps showing those other that other toy soldier, but it's not. I don't think that's the goal. I think the goal is the roses, and the roses were complete. So I don't know if I need to like reboot my whole TikTok, like cut it off, cut it all the way on, like restart it. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe TikTok is playing with my emotions. It is. This is a whole lot. This is a lot. This whole community fest, and I was sharing. I was out in these TikTok streets last night, and the people in the evening, oh my gosh, it is a different breed of folks in these streets. I can't with TikTok. The TikTok people, ooh, and this community fest does not bring out the best. I mean, there are some very good people. Don't get me wrong. There's some very good people, and Nika reminded me of that. She said it is some nice people when I went to some of their rooms. Yes, I was out after midnight. I was out after midnight doing a little TikToking around, and it was a lot. I saw you late the other night. Yes, I was. It was last night. I was out in these TikTok streets, and it is interesting, especially with the community fest. Because what'll happen is you can go to other rooms you normally would never go to. A lot of them were very unique. And then, like I said, I came across some very rude people too. That I think that's what kind of annoyed me because I was like, okay, these people are rude and entitled. Have you seen low level views for the last few weeks? Probably already asked. Yes. It's been much of, I'm gonna say all of June. So we're June 23rd, all of June, definitely all of June, um, and probably some of May. I'm gonna say maybe the last 2 weeks in May, so half of May. So it's been a good 5, almost 6 weeks that I've seen low views, and again, I was attributing it to maybe my own algorithm, changes when it came to adding TikTok shop and doing some things. I left GQ, so that was probably part of it. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm noting some things that I had done, but what I've noticed is like other people are seeing it too. So a lot of people are seeing it. Did you restart? Yeah, I restarted. Someone told me it's the campaigns. Yeah, they pushed out a lot of campaigns lately. So yes, so I wouldn't be surprised if the campaigns are um, driving people to other rooms potentially. Some of that traffic is driven that way, or if it's just the algorithm and how they're doing all these campaigns is messing things up. But it's definitely a difference. Um, you know, redirecting traffic. Yep, that's it. Yep. So there's a lot of that going on, and I don't think the campaigns are going to stop. That's the thing about it because these campaigns, what they're doing is really pushing more campaigns so people can engage more. Yeah. Okay. Cause I was something not right. Yeah. Yeah. It's still not opening for me, and it said that I had opened up I had achieved the goal for that second one, the live goal, but it just hasn't opened. Yeah. And I've refreshed. Let me go back. I'm gonna refresh again. Yeah, I've been refreshing. And when I click it, it still says live goal achieved. So the roses were achieved. I just don't see where it's updating. And so it's not showing the treasure box. So when I click it, it's not letting me open up the treasure box. I'm clicking it. I'm doing all things and it's saying it achieved it. And so now it's showing this powerful mind goal. Um, it's showing this powerful mind goal, but it's not showing up. Yeah, you said it's demotivating. It is discouraging. I don't. I'm not gonna go motivation yet. I'm not going there yet with you, but it is discouraging. It is a thing. What I tell people is that whether you have one person in your room or you have 20 people in your room or if you have 50 people in your room or 200 in your room, you got people in your room and you got people who want to listen to you. So that I will say for that reason, There's a purpose and there's a need to be here. And I'm going to keep doing it. Recognizing that, you know, thinking of the algorithm, because again, you see people who are being consistent, they're engaging. Yes, so true. Yes, Toya, yep. And so you see people being consistent, and I'm just gonna continue to be consistent in that way. So this for me, this is my 2025 goal to stay consistent, to see what type of transformation can happen in this space. I believe in this space. I think it's great, and we'll see what the future brings because of it. So, then for me also doing the whole TikTok shop venture too. I know that's a learning curve, so I'm engaging over there as well and learning the platform. But yes, and I would not be surprised. I submitted the stuff for the agency, so we'll see what happens with that. Maybe that'll allow for a little bit more understanding behind the curtain of what happens. Um, and how I can better support. So that's where I'm looking into those ways of processing all of this. But we'll see. It's always the perfect number. That's what my fiance and I say in the business. Yep, that's it. That is it. That is absolutely it. Let me put my sound effects on. Oh, you left GQ also. When did you leave GQ? Because, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if that was part of it too. Now, I, I'm leaning towards that. That is a little bit of it. Also, the campaigns, the changes, all that stuff matters too. But yeah, always yeah. So I started a new account for TikTok Shop. Yep, it was effective. It was effective for June. June at it ended for June. So mine ended, my relationship severed officially. I did my 30-day notice. All of May was my 30-day notice. So my new without GQ was as of May 31st. So May 31st was my first official day without them, because you have to do the 30-day notice. He said successful has between 7 and she has less than 10 this morning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so that's why I say it is, mine was around May 17th was your official, you're done with them. So you did the 30-day notice and it ended on the 17th. Gotcha. Um, so yeah, that's why I'm not necessarily saying it's the agency, because what I'm seeing is across the board, so many people having low numbers. Yes, so many people across the board. So I really do think, hey, Zay, thank you. Toya, thank you so much for the Daily Harmony. I do think it's across the board. I think it is very much how things are operating in TikTok. They've messed up the algorithm with these treasure boxes. Yes, yes, they have. That is so true. So when you go out and get your treasures, be careful where you go. Be careful of your algorithm. I have not. So I have not started my. I didn't get a chance this morning to do my engagement that I normally try to do. So I don't know what my algorithm looks like. I know a little bit from yesterday because when I got off, I was in the street scrolling a little bit and I was like, wait a minute, what am I seeing? So for real, my algorithm is so messed up. Is it really? So I'm nervous about what I'm going to see when I go back. But yes, I am so nervous because I have not looked at it today. But I knew yesterday it was messed up a little bit. It was off kiltered. Okay, it was not supposed to be that way. Have you found a new agency? I have not found a new one. You know what I'm doing? I submitted the application last week to see about becoming an agency. I'm waiting to hear back. I haven't heard anything. So I did it the latter part of last week. So I'm being patient with TikTok. So we'll see what happens. Thank you so much, friends, for being here. Um, and so I'm being patient. Did it work this? It didn't. It didn't. It still shows that I didn't complete that mission. The didn't complete the live goal. But when I click it, it says I achieved it. So I'm not sure what's happening. How do I make a banner for your live? Is that what you mean? What you mean by banner? Are you talking about when you click? the boards. The boards have banners in it. There's also um, an overlay you could do. That's a whole, yes. Okay. So yeah, click board. And when you click the board, you can do a board at the top. Yeah, you could do a board. Some people do overlays that they create in Canva, and then they'll have a board at the top. Don't do anything with your website. Don't ever do website. And make sure the words you put there is not words that not a board. You mean an actual banner. You mean an overlay from Canva. I think that's what you're talking about. You just create a banner. Um, you might have to come up, Kim, so I make sure I understand what your question is. You know, they have the different stickers. Are you talking about like a sticker? Is something like that? I notice even the live views are low. I'm maintaining my lead. Yes, yes, my league hasn't changed either. Yeah, no, that's not what you're talking about. You're not talking about a sticker. Mercy, thank you so much for being here. Friends, come on in. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, let me know if that's what you were talking about. But you're not talking about a sticker. Let me know, Kim, if you want to come up and ask the question. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. How you doing, Mercy? Good morning, friend. How is everybody doing? Yeah, I'm bummed about the treasure box. I'm not sure why it's not opening. I think I might have to like reboot my phone, try to figure out why. Like I said, every time I click it, it says goal achieved. Click treasure box mission progress. So let me go back and do it one more time. Treasure box mission progress. Community fast and enjoy a live goal thing with country. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, it's not showing up. Thank you so much, friends who are coming in. Nika, how's everything going, friend? They allow you to put a banner with your live, so you can put the time you go live. They allow you to put a banner with your live. Banner, banner, banner. I'm not picturing what you're saying. They allow you to put a banner with your live, and you can put the time you go live. The only thing I can think of is a board, and you're saying it's not a board because there's certain types of boards. Um, this is the one. Okay, this is the one I used before. This is a board. You have the welcome banner on your. Hold on one second. You have the welcome banner on your screen. Oh, that's a sticker. That's what I said under settings. Board. So that's a sticker. When I said welcome, okay, that's what that is. That's a sticker. And so on the sticker, you can change the words. You can delete them, and say I can say go live 4 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, I just changed the words on that under settings. Yeah, I just changed the words. That's a sticker. So under enhance, click sticker. I deleted the word welcome. I just deleted out and I put go live 4 p.m. Eastern. I see it. Yep, that's it. It's just a sticker. You just had it on your screen. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's just under stickers and you can change it. He said, "Oh, okay." That's all I do. So yeah, whenever you used to see that, because I used to put that for my 4 p.m. Eastern, let's say something like that. That's it. And then there's some stickers in there that are already preset. Subscribe to me, some other things that you can see. The welcome one was there. Yep. Yeah, so it's under stickers. You can change them out. All right, friends, let me know if there's any other questions. It's 12 noon. I'm going to try to reboot my phone. When I come back at 4, maybe the treasure box will be there. I'm kind of bummed about it not showing up, but when I come back at 4, maybe it'll be there for us. So I'll reboot my phone, exit out of TikTok, and maybe that'll refresh it. I might even try to click live again just to see if it's showing up, just to see. But I'm not sure what went wrong. I so appreciate you all. Nika, I was saying I'm gonna have to reboot my phone. So I'm gonna reboot my phone and see if that works. to get it up and activate the treasure box, especially if it's saying I click if I achieve my goal. And when I click the goal button, to that go button to see what the goal is, it says it's achieved. So I can't even do anything with it. So I'm gonna reboot. We'll see if it works, and then I'll be back. Definitely, I'll be back at 4. So that way I can go live with you all. Good morning. How you doing? Life with living with sense. Appreciate you. Successful Girl was talking about uninstalling, reinstalling the app. Really? For the gift box or for more views? Which one was it? Which one? What's she talking about? What will that get me? What will that get me, friend? Let me know what that offers. I don't know exactly issues this morning. Oh, so she's experienced some issues this morning too, huh? Oh, okay. Interesting. Yes. Okay. Interesting. So it's not just me. So other people. So, but I know Phenomenal said she had the treasure box. So it opened for her. So it's just, I guess, certain glitches that happen for certain rooms. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. That might be another thing to do then. I'll see about uninstalling the app. I wasn't thinking going that far, but maybe. I think we all really messed up the algorithm. Yes. Yes, that is true. I would not be surprised. TikTok is like, what are y'all doing? So, yeah, I was all over the world, y'all, yesterday. Some of the rooms I went in, I don't know what country I was in. So, I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. There were some rooms I was in. I don't know what country I was in and who I was visiting, but some of that was happening, and then some of the other stuff was happening too. Where I said some people were kind of rude. You said same. So yes, it's all over the place. I need help with TikTok shop. Do you see Queen? How you doing, friend? What type of help do you need? Do you have it? I'm assuming because you have 22. You got all those twos. Two 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 two. Um, People with the username. Yes, yes, I saw that too. I saw that too. Yes. What is up with the treasure boxes? I don't know. They're not working today. Yeah, they're not working today. Uh, Hi, set up the payment system to get TikTok Shop and start selling. Oh, so you're saying you're a seller. So you're selling. Well, let me no no no. Let me say that's true and say yes, yeah. It's a mess. See Queen, let me understand your question. Do you have one-on-ones? I do. You can go into my stand store, click my profile here, my mini profile pops up, click my photo again, and then it takes you to my main profile. And you can go to my stand store link, it's in my bio, and I do one on ones because I guess I would need to talk to you and we could walk through it. So, what I tell people when I do one on ones, just make sure that you are on a computer and you can have your phone so we can walk through it on your phone. So that way you're not on your phone on the Zoom call. So use your computer for your Zoom and then that way your phone's available. Yes, okay. Okay. So yeah, just go ahead and schedule it. I'm happy to talk with you. Yeah, I've worked with a lot of people with setting it up. So it just depends on how your account is set up too. All right, friends, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to be back at 4. I so appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much. We tried. We tried with the treasure boxes. So we're going to see what happens. I so appreciate all you all supporting the live this morning and unlocking the treasure box for some of our friends and making sure they can get access to and helping me understand battles. Let me just say that. That in itself was a feat because honestly, just going through the process, I was able to screenshot some screens that popped up that had some FAQs about battles. So I'm going to review that because it talked about the misting gun, the stun gun. It talked about all the things that are there. Um, so I'm going to go read up on it and just make sure I understand just the whole concept of battles. And then in the future we'll see because I the community fest stuff is not going to change. So battling is going to be a part of it. Gotcha. Thanks. You're welcome, friend. It's not going to change with battling those matches. They're asking us to do those. So what I will say is that we'll do it in the future where it's It's a real quick. It's not competitive. It's just a real quick. Let's get our time in. We do that, and we're chatting away. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for stopping through. I'll be back at 4. Thank you, Rhonda. I wasn't able to open the treasure box, so I'm going to try to troubleshoot while I'm off. So hopefully it does eventually open for me. I don't hope. Hopefully I don't have to uninstall and reinstall the app. That could be a thing. It could be part of it. So I'm not. I wasn't going to necessarily go there, but we'll see. I wasn't trying to go there. All right, friends. I so appreciate you. Take care. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye, friends. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining.